Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B Bullet RC coming at you guys again with video another day. And you guys already know what this next release is. You read the title, you seen the thumbnail, and you see the box in the back. So let's go ahead, let's grab that. Blam! Here is the box, the Yeezy Boost 700 V2, and this is the static colorway. Now let's start off with the box as always. 700 on the top, Yeezy Blues, blase blase blase, made by Adidas, big boozy blase blase, and more blase blase on this side. But the sizing tag does read Yeezy Boost 700 V2. Colorway is static, 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 and a lot more static. Yeah, a lot more static. Originals underneath that, and I'm just give y'all a good little look at that just in case you're trying to grab these on the aftermarket, resale market, whatever you want to call it, secondhand, blase blase once again. But let's get into the shoe now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was offered to see this shoe a little early and I almost turned it down. That's kind of tells you how I was feeling about this shoe. I was like, I don't even need to see them shits, bro. Like, I already know, like, it's a wrap. I don't really care for those V2s. I like my wave runners, I like the mauve joints, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and skip on this first V2. But then I got curious and I was like, this is the first V2 that's dropping. I'm pretty sure other people are curious as well, just to see how they fit, how they feel, how they look on feet. So let's go take a peek. And once I took that peek, I was like, yo, these shits, they kind of basic because they're white 3M and kind of some cream colorway, but they're gonna go with a lot. And I mean, these are more comfortable than the original 700 in my opinion. I think these fit a lot better. I'm true to size with no problem. And I guess that's where we can start. First off, how do these fit? I would say go true to size, even if you got a wide foot. They done something with this new version of this mesh. They've changed up the toe box, not the look, but I guess the inside, the guts of the toe box. And these just fit and feel a lot better. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and put this box in the back. We can keep talking about these. So here they are, the static 700 V2. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, as far as looks go, I would say I like the original 700 better, the original Wave Runner. But as far as fit and feel go, I'm sorry, the V2, as it should be, is better. These fit a lot better on the toe, and I don't really feel that snugness that I do in the original 700s. Now, we're gonna get back to comparing them to the original 700 in a little bit. They are in the back in the background, but for right now, let's focus on this guy. So the sole. Is the sole any different? No. But on this particular pair, I do like that they have just like kind of this matte white finish to them. There's no extra colors, and I kind of like that flat look on the sole. The outsole is exactly the same. Once again, you got your black rubber, you got your boost peeking up from the bottom, and most of that stuff is standard fare when it comes to 700s. You guys have seen all that before. Now, where the changes come in is once you get to the upper. Now, you guys are gonna obviously see that I don't want to say it's more basic, but on this specific colorway, I ain't gonna front. I can see that people definitely killing these with the, yo, them joints look like something straight from Payless. And that's kind of how I felt too, I think, in the beginning. But once I actually seen these shoes in hand, you realize, I mean, especially when you touch the leather right here, right above the sole, you realize this is not no play leather shit. Like, these shits are nice, they're comfy, and they got some good design aspects to them, and they're not cheaply made. They don't feel cheap at all. They feel nice, rugged, sole stick still as always. They feel good in the hand and feel good on the foot. The toe is changed up just a little bit. On this particular pair, you have a really nice leather, and that's one thing I always have to say with the 700s, man. The materials are always top notch, as they should be with the shoe retailing at $300 off the hip. It needs to have good materials, and I think these still fulfill that criteria. Now, as you see on the toe and around the shoe, there are some 3M aspects. There isn't really any Adidas logoing except for on the sole, and you have that Adidas callback with the 3M 3 stripes on the upper. As far as just straight up Adidas or Yeezy brand logoing, there is very minimal. There is actually really none on the upper that you can see. The only way, if you didn't know that this was Yeezy or Adidas, to know is that if you've seen the insole or you've seen the bottom. And some people may not like that. If you pay $300, I mean, you might want the Adidas pop, you might want the Yeezy pop, but I mean, for me, I'm not really missing it too much. Now, another material I want to talk about on this shoe on the upper is the mesh. This mesh backing that you see all over the upper in that gray color. And I think this is what really helps this shoe versus the original 700. This mesh feels a lot better. It's almost like when you went from the original 350, that prime knit, to going to the new prime knit of the 350 V2. That shoe is way better, and I feel like this mesh feels like that same type of upgrade. On the inside, like I said, you do have Adidas logoing, Yeezy and Ortholite insoles, just for those orthopedic shoe comparisons. Blam, Ortholite right there for you. Now, do these look like something my grandma would like? Yeah, she would probably love these. Matter of fact, this looks like the perfect shoe for my grandma, but it also looks like the perfect shoe to throw on with some sweats, be cozy, be comfy, stunt just a little bit, and keep it moving, and have my grandma compliment me. Now, that I can appreciate. Towards the back and the heel, it is a little bit switched up once again from the original. There is more paneling back here. The 3M pop on the back, just for those morning mall walkers. You know, Miss Joanne, who likes to walk the mall at 6 a.m. She needs to make sure people are seeing her. You know, what is his name? Eustace Bags, 70 years old. He loves these right here. The 3M pop on the back. That's his favorite thing about it. Now, aside from me somewhat talking shit on the shoe, I do like it, and I definitely think they look a lot better in hand. Now, as far as comparisons go to the original 700, I shot a couple things so that you guys could see what they look like right next to them. I think the best thing, once again, with the 700 is the shape, and I think that transfers from the original 700 to this new V2 model. The materials transfer right over to this new V2 model with some upgrades. Once again, I love the leather that they use right above the sole, around the heel. Honestly, I just feel like it's a good upgrade. Are there some design aspects that I do like over, or at least like on the V1 over this? Some of the paneling and stuff, yes, I do. But as far as the shoe that I'm gonna wear, which one would I rather wear? Is gonna be this shoe, and I wouldn't even say this particular colorway, because if there was a Wave Runner version of this, I'm pretty sure I would really love that colorway as well. I mean, these are white and gray, so I guess if I really want to make a Wave Runner V2, I could do that. And the last thing I'm going to compare on these shoes is the tongues, because it's such a weird detail, but it's an appreciated detail. On the original 700s, there was nothing keeping the tongue down. A lot of times when I was wearing them, the tongue would flare out to the side. On the Mauve pair, they added like a rubber band on the inside to help out with that. And now on this V2 model, it is technically, not even technically, it's stitched right into the upper. The tongue does not move past too much, like 2 inches down in the shoe, and the tongue has been sewn in. Some people like that and some people won't. Me personally, I would rather just have the rubber band, but seeing as how good these shape on feet with it being sewn, I gotta say, you know, maybe it was a better choice. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe that was a better choice when it came in the end. But hey, listen, that is it. I want y'all to let me know. Do you like this V2 model? Does it need new colorways? Is this one pulling you? Are you ready to pay $300 for this? All those opinions and more, scream at me down below. And I guess the main question is V1 or V2? And I would move over there, but I'm just being lazy and don't feel like it. So V1 or V2 for the 700s. You guys know I love this shoe. I know it's a love it and a hate it shoe. And with this one being that Payless colorway, I know niggas is about to try to go in on these, which is fine. That's fine. But I will see y'all in that next video. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah, blah, of course. Hold on, I got him. Yeezy, yeah, what's going on, G? Yeah, I like these, but can we just get like the V2 in the original Wave Runner colorway? I know it's a little repetitive, but I think these just fit a lot. Oh shit, he hung up. And I will see y'all in the next video. That is it. That's a wrap. I am out of here. Peace.
Feeling so good, my smoke song. Hit it so good, my Joe song. I pull out the game so weak. Fuck it, you can go and have both fun. Zone 6, nigga, I come from. Neighborhood sounding like pop, pop. Pick 'em up, roll.
I be in my own love sound, I know. You been feeling loved all alone, I know. Got me against the wall on my own, I know. Think I'm fading out, but just know I won't, yeah. They keep trying to get me from my soul, yeah. Gotta catch myself before I go, yeah. Hey, gotta, yeah, yeah.
with caution. 512, she bought from Austin. Watching Family, got no way to pause it. Heard the voicemail and she done lost it. Hear the silence, hear the water from the faucet. 1, 2, 3, we lasted longer than an auction.
Hey, hey, oh, where that money go? I was living fast, they gon' watch them slow. All these niggas got 6 figures, they won't miss a O. I'm gon' shoot they baby mama if I got the
Heart turn cold, only turning colder. Yeah, used to be my love, now she turned her shoulder. Act like I don't know her. She gon' think about it, but I hope it don't hurt. I be up the jaws, hoping something gon' work. Try to hide the pain, stop me from going insane, but I don't know what to do. So the first things first, cigarette close.
Thought I sold it, but it ain't no way she bought it. Time to fill up the wood with narcotics. Yeah, I'm up in the trees if you need me. Yeah, back up in